Well, Ryan, it's over a month now since the injury occurred. How are things going?
Yeah, obviously it's never nice to be injured, but yeah, we're heading in the right direction, getting better every day, which is positive, and hopefully can be out on the pitch soon.
Is it still small steps at this stage?
Yeah, I think it's still very early stages. I think until I get to 8 weeks, that's when I can really start opening up and doing a lot more. But yeah, the physios are really happy with the progression we're making, and hopefully we're ahead of schedule and can try and be back earlier than what we think.
So what are you like then? Are you ticking every single day off at the moment, getting towards that stage where you can, I guess, getting out of the gym and getting outdoors again is one of the big barriers, isn't it?
Yeah, I think once you're on the pitch, then you can kind of see light at the end of the tunnel. Being stuck in the gym's not what you want to see, but I think the first 3 weeks were very repetitive, doing very small movements and things, being in a brace as well. So I think the first checkpoint was getting out of the brace and being able to have a bit more freedom, which has made me feel like a new man. And then it's just trying to get the strength and the size of your quad back, which thankfully is heading in the right direction.
Give me an idea of how frustrating it was to pick up the injury. Take me back to Ipswich, and as a player, do you get an idea straight away when something happens, whether it's going to be 2 weeks or whether it's going to be 12 or...
Yeah, I think I've never really done like a big hamstring injury, and at the time I kind of knew it was bad, felt a pop. You could see me pull up straight away, knew there was no chance of me carrying on in that game, and I think from then it was just kind of ready to focus on the recovery. The physios and staff here have been amazing with me. Get me seen to really quickly, and seeing best specialists, getting surgery as soon as we could, and on the mend straight away really.
How quickly do you sort of change that mindset from the initial frustration, anger or whatever it is about getting an injury to then thinking, right, I have to be positive to get myself back as quick as I can?
Yeah, it's obviously frustrating. No player wants to be injured. You want to be playing every week, and watching the lads do really well is good and bad, because you want to be there to help the team as well. But it's obviously not a position anybody wants to be in. But it's now looking forward and keep thinking positively, and just focusing on my rehab and making sure I'll come back stronger.
This one needed an operation as well. When that news is delivered, how did you take it?
Yeah, well, I think the specialist and the physios kind of said the choice was in my hands really. They advised me, but the better route was to probably go down and have surgery, make sure it's in a better position and a better condition than it would be without surgery. So it probably had a few more weeks to my time scale, but to be fit and ready when I am back is the main thing. Yeah, definitely. I think that's something that you kind of need to look at, is that the long term. Obviously, I'm 28, so I'm older head here now. But I still feel I've got a lot of years left in me, and to kind of put myself in the best position to prolong my career and prolong my Blackburn career as well.
You've had injuries before that have put you on the sidelines for a little while. What do you like when you're not able to play? How do you cope with it all?
I've had a couple of niche injuries with my face and my arm, a double hernia and things. It's obviously never nice to be out, but then it's time that you can look back and really focus on other things, certain things that I can work on as well, while also doing my hamstring recovery and things like that. So it's take it day by day and just keep getting stronger and fitter every day really.
You've had a good start to the season. Was it more frustrating when you get an injury on the back of that? If you know what I mean, when you know you're feeling good about your game and you're playing well.
Yeah, I think that's the most frustrating thing, is that I think last season was hardly missed any games and was always in and around squads and starting, which was really good for me. My first full season of playing 50+ games, which was a major thing for me, and I've really wanted to continue that this season. Unfortunately, it hasn't been, but I know when I come back there'll still be 20, 25, 30 games, and just have to be able to impact them and make a difference for the team.
Is that the mindset then? Get yourself ready to play a big part second half of the season. And we be looking Christmas, after Christmas? What is the time scale?
Yeah, I think we're probably looking. I think if I play a game in January, that's a positive. I think it's probably now a 14 to 16 week injury. So if I can get back before then, that'd be great. From surgery, that was. We're just kind of taking it week by week, making sure I hit my markers, and then we can just see where I am come end of December, January. I think once I'm back and I can help the team again. It's obviously always frustrating to be injured, and but the lads are doing really well at the moment, and hopefully I can come back and hit the ground running.
you're not the only one out injured at the moment. You've got some company in that treatment room. But are you looking around the rest of the lads thinking, crikey, what have we all done to deserve this?
Yeah, well, yeah, it seems to be. It does fill up. I think just before my injury, there's very little, and then I think it's like buses, and then they all come at once. So I think hopefully a few of them will be back after the international break, which would be great to see. Especially Gally, I think he's had a bit of a horrid time with injuries, so it'd be great to see him back on the pitch, and something that we probably need, somebody to put the ball in the back of net at times, take the burden off Smods. But no, and then obviously Hayden as well, picks. I don't think they're too far away. Hopefully Dom gets good news with his ankle as well. So we're heading in the right direction.
If there are other people in there, does it help you from a selfish point of view in that you've got company, and if you're doing similar kind of, you can keep each other going a little bit?
Yeah. Well, in a selfish way, you don't want anybody to be injured. But me and Persy have struck up a really good relationship. We've done quite a lot of gym together, and which is always good. So hopefully he'll be back in the near future, a bit before me. But we're constantly in the gym together, being able to kind of match up our work schedules and upper bodies, and being able to do bike and ski ergs. We've both taken up boxing, seated boxing, to try and keep ourselves ticking over. So it's little things like that. Like I said, the coaching staff, the sports scientists, physios have been amazing with us. So it's credit to them as well, really.
Is that against each other, and who's winning in that contest?
Well, I don't think either of us would be putting a title fight together, but I think he's probably just got it shades of me just a bit.
Just finally on the hamstring, all feeling okay at this stage? Do you know your own body and say, it's feeling good for where I'm at in the process? I
think it's going really well. I've meant to be 4 to 6 weeks in the brace, and I was out in 4. Meant to be on the grass in 8 to 10, and I'm aiming for 8. So we're moving in the right direction. Obviously it's a tendon injury, so time is the best healer. But we're ticking all the boxes we can, and we're heading in the right direction.